Hi, this is Lisa Kelly, Notre Dame author and class of 1993, and you are watching the Two Irish Brothers Show. Cheers and go Irish!
How's it going, everyone? This is ND Sean 45 of the Two Irish Brothers Show. Unfortunately, Ben was not available to do this video with me because he's still on the road traveling and visiting relatives for Christmas. Now myself, all my family's like 25 minutes away from me, so I lucked out as far as traveling goes. But regardless, Ben gave me his blessing to go ahead and fly solo in this one. But before I go any further, and Ben wanted me to make sure that I address this. The last video that we did, which was our preview for the Rose Bowl between Notre Dame and Alabama, we're just absolutely shocked at how that video has done the past couple days since we uploaded it. Just unreal. Last time I checked, it was over 2,000 views, 30 likes to only 3 dislikes, which says all you need to know about the reception, which I think is pretty good. Of course, we've had a lot of you Bama fans show up and give us some friendly trash talk, which Ben and I are cool with. We don't have a problem with it. Just as long as you stay classy, we're fine. But of course, we've had a few people show up that could use some courses in how to show class and sportsmanship. But thankfully, those people are in the minority. But still, these past couple days, it's been unbelievable. Hands down, that video has been our highest viewed video on this channel since we started in late January, early February, and it's just been unreal. Because just because you make a video about a big game that's coming up doesn't mean that it's gonna, explode. And this video has definitely exploded as far as it's concerned for us anyway. But also in the last couple days, I think we've picked up like 13 subscribers. So to those new people that just subbed to our channel, welcome to the Two Irish Brothers Show. We're grateful to have you, and we just hope that you guys like the content that we put out. And just to let everyone know, whether you're a current viewer or a new subscriber, no, Ben and I are not stars. We're not huge big name YouTubers, but we love doing this. And for all you guys, we're going to do the absolute best that we can every video to make sure that we're giving you guys good content and a good show to watch. So it doesn't matter how big the audience, whether it's a big audience or a small audience, we're grateful for any kind of audience that we have. And we just want to take this time to say thank you to all of you. We appreciate it very much. We enjoy doing this, and we wouldn't do it if we didn't enjoy it. So like I said, we're going to continue to grind and give you guys the absolute best show that we can. So with this last video, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. So moving forward, I didn't expect to take 3 minutes on thanking you guys, but thanking you is worth it. But getting right to the point, just recently, Ben and I crossed paths with a YouTuber on here who goes by the screen name Golden Blue Dude. And let me tell you something. This guy is awesome. He's a West Virginia fan who makes YouTube videos. If you haven't seen him yet, make sure you go check him out and subscribe to his channel. It'll be posted on the description box below here. This guy is awesome. Right away, him and Ben and myself, we really got some good chemistry going, and we're becoming good friends. Maybe I don't know if it's just because we're all over 30 or what, but it's been awesome getting to know this guy. He is definitely a hardcore sports fan all the way, and I love talking with this guy. And he has some awesome content on his channel. College football, bowl games, college basketball, you name it, he has it on there. So a lot of good stuff. Make sure you go check him out. But just recently, him and us collaborated on a project, and we told him about a video that Ben and I had done a while back, and our thoughts on this particular topic. But to keep it a long story short, because it is kind of a long explanation, these smaller bowl games, the ones that just have a sponsor for the name of the bowl, that's boring. that completely lacks tradition and prestige. And in Ben and I's opinion, the players and the coaches deserve a better stage than that. And sorry, guys, that was an ad that just popped up. And maybe the coaches and players don't care as long as they get one more game to play in those nice gift baskets that the sponsor gives them when they go to the bowl game. But for us, the fans, I mean, how many times do you hear people refer to these smaller games as the toilet bowl or take your pick on whatever nasty name? You know what I mean? Well, I think if these bowl games had their own name and the sponsor was separate from that, then maybe people wouldn't necessarily feel that way. I can't say that that's a guarantee, but I think it would be a good start in the right direction for making these smaller bowl games a little bit better. And, giving these coaches and players a better stage to play on. Because, these teams who play in these smaller bowl games, obviously that was not their goal at the start of the season, but they still deserve to play on a decent stage especially for the seniors who are going out. They deserve a good stage to play on to finish their careers. So what Blue and Gold Dude and Ben and I collaborated on is we wanted to create names for these sponsor name only bowl games. I made some posters for Gold and Blue Dude to use in a video that he just recently did, which will also be linked in the description box below. And Ben and I already did a video about this quite a while ago. So Gold and Blue Dude in his video, he gave his opinions on what he thought the name should be for certain games. And well, basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you guys the posters that I made for him to use and my opinions on what I think these said sponsored name bowl games should be. So to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about, when you have a sponsor name only bowl, all you got to do to fix it is just give the bowl game its own name. Keep the sponsor in the title. I'm not saying get rid of the sponsor, because these guys are paying out the money and they deserve to advertise and push their product. Absolutely. But the bowl game should be about the players and the game itself, not the sponsor. So, for example, you take the Potato Bowl, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. All you got to do is call it the Potato Bowl presented by Famous Idaho Potatoes, or vice versa. Famous Idaho Potatoes presents the Potato Bowl. So we'll go ahead and start off with that poster, which I made here. So you guys see what I'm talking about here? Just, if you did something small like that, that would... I'm not saying that people still wouldn't be like, nah, I don't want to watch that game. It's not big enough. But it makes it look better. It gives it that, more prestige and traditional. Gives it that feel, You know what I mean? Because like I said, these aren't the games that teams shoot to play in. Everybody's gunning for the big stage at the start of the season. But if this is what their only option is, then let's make it nice for them. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, there you go. Keep the sponsor in the name, but have the bowl game have its own name. So the next one up on the docket, not to sound like a judge, the Lending Tree Bowl. Now, when I went through naming these bowl games and using my imagination and stuff, I first look at history of the state that these games are played in, or I look somewhere else, whatever, but. For the Lending Tree Bowl, it's played in Mobile, Alabama, and what caught my attention was the Alabama state nut, which is the pecan. So I thought, the Lending Tree Pecan Bowl. Here's the poster. Now myself, I think that's a pretty classic name. At first I came up with the Yellowhammer Bowl because the yellowhammer is the Alabama state bird, but I thought I could do a little bit better than that. And I know the pecan is only a nut, but again, this is one of those names where it gives a traditional feel to the bowl game, that prestige. And I know these posters aren't much, guys. I just use paint to make them, a Microsoft Paint. But the point here is the concept is what I want you guys to focus on. That's it. But still, though, think of what a professional could do with a poster like this and the name of the bowl game and whatnot. All right, so the next one, the Red Box Bowl. And this one was simple to fix. It's in San Francisco, so the Red Box Golden Gate Bowl. Check it out. All right, the next one up, the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Now, this one, again, was a simple fix. That game used to be called the Cactus Bowl. Just add in Cactus Bowl to that game again. So, the Guaranteed Rate Cactus Bowl. Here you go. Okay, moving right along. The next one up, the Duke Mayo Bowl. Now, again, this is one of those bowl game names where I look at it and I just think, okay, if a team actually plays in this and the coach one day is walking in his trophy case or looking at his trophy case and he sees the Duke Mayo Bowl, is that really a game that you can look at and be like, okay, I'm happy we won the game. I'm proud of my guys, but it's the Duke Mayo Bowl. What the hell kind of name is that? Couldn't it be called something else? I mean, that's how I would feel if I was a coach or a player. You know, I'd want to play in a bowl game that, you know, actually has a freaking name. I can't stress this enough, guys. You're probably getting sick and tired of hearing it, but I can't stress this enough. So, the Duke City Bowl. Now, again, that's where I was looking at the history in the state of North Carolina because the game is played in Charlotte. At first, I thought about calling it the Queen's Bowl, but that is like, no, I can do better than that. I think it did used to be called the Queen City Bowl because that is the nickname for the city of Charlotte, the Queen City. But the state gemstone of North Carolina is the Emerald. So I'm thinking like perfect, the Emerald Bowl. Here you go. Now, I had people telling me that there was an Emerald Bowl before, and I haven't looked into that yet. I knew at one time there was an Emerald Nuts Bowl. The name of the nuts, the canned nuts product. But if there's an Emerald Bowl that was there before, I'll take your word for it. But regardless, this is an opportunity to bring that name back, I think. But still, though, you look at these posters, you look at the concept, that has a much better feel and a name to it than just, you know, the sponsor. So next one up, the Outback Bowl. Now the Outback Bowl, I've never really had a huge problem with that one, but regardless, Outback is still just a sponsor name only bowl. Outback Steakhouse. And with this one being in the state of Florida, I saw this as the perfect opportunity to bring back the old Tangerine name. So I present to you the Outback Tangerine Bowl with the original logo from back in the 70s and 80s. See, I think that right there looks a million times better than what you would normally get. I mean, see, you have an awesome sponsor with an awesome name. Put the two of them together, you get a much better named bowl game, and again, adds that prestige and tradition. Now, the last one up here, and I know Ben and I's regular viewers are going to be like, "Oh boy, here Sean goes with this." The Cheez-It Bowl. Now Cheez-It took over as the sponsor for the Camping World Bowl, which I don't think there is a Camping World Bowl anymore. I think that's now defunct, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. But Cheez-It took over the bowl that Notre Dame played in last year, and for this bowl game, I love the name Pineapple. And I know when you think pineapple, you think Hawaii, not Florida. Well, going through history, like I told you guys that I did for these games, at one point in time, the state of Florida was the biggest producer and manufacturer of pineapples in this country. So that for me is why the name pineapple fits for this game. So here we have the Cheez-It Pineapple Bowl. Now, I got to be honest with you guys, that poster that I made is probably the favorite of all the posters that I've made, which is really just pretty simple. Like I said, I use paint and I just, put together the logo and the poster as I see fit. But that just looks so much better than just the sponsor. Now, Ben came up with strawberry for that name, or for that bowl game name, and I think that would work too because there is a big strawberry festival down in Florida, and, well, it makes a lot of sense. And also, just one last one that I want to share with you guys. This was just a special one that I made, an idea for an idea for a new bowl game. Whether anybody considers it, I don't know, but I think this would be awesome. So I present to you, and this is one that I think should be held at Notre Dame Stadium, sponsored by Under Armour because Under Armour is a sponsor for Notre Dame apparel. Call it the Under Armour Shamrock Bowl from Notre Dame Stadium. Here's that poster. All right, guys, that's the last one that I had for you. Again, that last one was just an idea that I think could work. We already played into December this year, so why not? Why couldn't you have a bowl game in South Bend in December? So you guys understand the concept of what I'm getting at. Just if these minor bowl games could just make those small changes, and that's another thing too. These sponsors that sponsor all these different bowl games, they come and go. So if you gave that bowl game its own name, then yeah, the sponsor would come and go. It'd be a different sponsor when another one comes in, but you would still have that one name that the bowl is called. So yeah, that's just a small fix that I think with a lot of these sponsor name bowl games could do, and that would make them a heck of a lot better. So I apologize for rambling, guys, but when you got a lot on your mind and a lot of things to explain, sometimes you get off track a little bit. But you guys get the idea with this concept. I hope you like the posters. Again, they're simple, but think if someone took these concepts and ran with them, what a professional artist could do. So there you have it. Hope you like this video. Make sure you go and check out Golden Blue Dude's channel and the video that he did on this topic. And as always, God bless, go Irish, and Merry Christmas to all of you, and a very Happy New Year.